a severe famine arose in that country, and he began to be in need. So he has squandered everything, he spent everything, and now not only is he broke, but this famine tells us that everyone in the country around him is broke too. I mean, no one has any money. And so now he's beginning to be in need. This is real need too. This isn't just, man, I need another pair of shoes when you already have 3 in your closet. This is real need. He's in need. The people around him are in need. So he's finding it hard to make it. He can't get a job. Other people don't have resources. Everyone is resource thin. So he makes a decision in verse 15. He went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country. And this went and hired himself out is really attached himself. He went and attached himself to one of the citizens of this faraway country. And he moves from being a beggar to being a leech. He attaches himself to this person. And what does this person do? He sends him into the fields to feed pigs. Now, I just think that that's ironic. I mean, Jesus is telling an outlandish parable lesson here, a tale to self-righteous people. And if you know anything about Jews, they do not like pigs. Pigs are unclean. You don't eat pigs. They're nasty. And so there he is. This faraway person sends him into the field to feed pigs. It doesn't get much lower than that. In fact, I can't imagine any lower for a Jewish person than being sent into fields to feed pigs. Maybe this guy was just trying to get rid of him. You know, that could have been what was going on there too in this parable. But again, this is a story that Jesus is telling them to make an illustration, to make some points, to be the consummate teacher that he is. And so verse 16 tells us a powerful thing. He was longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate, and no one gave him anything. So he's hungry. He's in real need. There's a shortage of food. And the only food that he has access to is food that pigs are eating. And these are pods that probably aren't digestible by the human stomach. And so he's looking at that and longing to eat what they're eating. I mean, this is a desire, a strong desire to say, man, I want that. I need that. I've got to have that. And pigs are just romping around in the mud with these corn husks and these pods. And then the very final part of this verse that we just read in verse 16, and no one gave him anything. I'll read it a couple more times. And no one gave him anything. And no one gave him anything. And no one gave him anything. So here's a young man who is without enablers. He is no longer being enabled by anyone. And he's longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate. This is the state. This is the place that he's at. And we know consequences alone don't change the human heart. We get that. But the truth of the matter is that you do have to allow your addicted loved one to experience some consequences.